Congratulations to Skip to My Lou. He has won the $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament. Check 2K TV next week for all the announcements and behind-the-scenes access from the tournament final in Charlotte.
It was perfect. Let's see you top that.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, y'all.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for some hoops at Pepsi Center, home of the Nuggets, and we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The Nuggets with their last game here in Denver before heading back out on the road. This is a game they expect to win. They come into this matchup confident and ready to take care of business.
Yeah, and the old adage.
Before we get going, well, guys, on this game today, it's all about court spacing, DA. Thanks for the report. Looking at the midseason numbers for international viewership, Doris, the league is really making an impression around the world.
I know soccer is maybe the biggest sport worldwide, but what has struck me over the last 5 to 10 years is how global a game basketball has become, and the fact that it's one of the fastest growing sports in the entire world. And make no mistake, to me, it's the league that has brought this ability to bring people together with incredible stars who fans can relate to. The one guy that comes to mind, obviously, Steph Curry.
Well said. The vision of the league, to me, is just incredible and unequal. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the forwards are Osman and Love. Then there's Sexton, and it's Nwaba in at the two-guard spot. Back to Barton. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Millsap finds Barton, and it's Jokic in the corner. Clock at 2, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. They double him with Jokic. Inside, Zizic knocks it loose. Now, here's Jokic. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. And the Cavaliers with possession, coming off that loss against the Nets.
And despite the outcome, I think they'll feel a little better about that game. There are a lot of positives that they can take away from that performance.
Well, you hope they learn from the experience, and it's a shame it had to come at the expense of a loss because they did play well enough to win.
Millsap kicks to Beasley. Murray the pass to Beasley. Back to Murray. The dish now to Beasley. Shot clock at 5. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Feeds to Millsap, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And this last offseason, one that every Cleveland fan dreaded. LeBron hitting free agency. And Doris, they were right to be worried.
And now the challenge for the Cavs organization is replacing a player of LeBron's magnitude. This is a group that still has talent, but it certainly has to think. about rebuilding. It was an incredible second stint for LeBron in Cleveland, but the Cavs will surely be a whole new team without him.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Waba passes to Zizic. Here's Osman. Kicks it out to Love, and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Well, these are the players you don't want to give any space to beyond the arc right now. The best long-range shooting guards in the past 10 games. And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And his guys are getting frustrated. Coach just really kind of needs to calm them down.
I think, Greg, they've got to continue to believe that the next shot is going to go in. He can hopefully communicate that effectively to them.
Take a look at Colin Sexton's numbers. How last month turned out for him, averaging about 16 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Well, and this is exactly who he is, a flat-out scoring machine. You plug him in and let him go to work.
Pass to Zizic. Banked in off the glass.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
It's been a slow start here for Denver. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them.
I'll tell you, the crowd is stunned. You got that one to fall.
Cleveland leading by 4. Sebastian Waba, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Cavaliers just way behind.
And I think for the Cavaliers, there were fears they'd be one of the NBA's doormats this season. Those fears have turned out to be well-founded.
Yeah, the people who said they hadn't done enough in the offseason to improve this team were exactly right. They never put the foundation of winning in place.
The shot's good from Love.
And instead of just trying to draw the foul, Love maintains his focus despite some stiff defense. Great hands, great body control, allowing him to get it done.
And if you want to drive your coach crazy, this is a good place to start.
That is a ridiculous shot. I have zero idea why he would even attempt it at this point in the game.
Out of offenses, Doris, initiate that high pick-and-roll offense, which is so fun to watch. Which ball handlers do you want running that play for you if you were on the sideline?
Come on now, there are some master manipulators in the pick and roll. Let's begin with the great James Harden. We'll begin with his teammate Chris Paul. Steph Curry. You give Steph Curry options to read in a pick and roll, he's going to make the right choice. There are a lot of guys who can manipulate the defense in a pick and roll, but those 3 are at the top of my list.
Isaiah Thomas, he's checked in for Beasley. Then for the Cavaliers, Harry Nance is checked in for Love. Jordan Clarkson comes in for David Nwaba, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Sexton. So he gets them both. Quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Thomas, at the elbow. Jokic, 20 feet out. And again, Denver, no good.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
Hammers it home to polish off the break.